Now, Hugo, you played Puerto Rico a couple years back. Was that your first time ever there?
That was just great. We hooked up with Junior Ortiz, promoter there, and he's a great guy, Junior. And yeah, it was a short stint, like 3 or 4 days, like kind of like a long weekend type of thing. But we made the most of it, man. We ended up at the Hard Rock in San Juan, and it was just a great time. They had mentioned it was like the I think one of the only sold-out shows they had at the time. It was just great. A whole bunch of locals, a whole bunch of tourists, and we had just a great time. Yeah, San Juan is beautiful, man. Wow.
Are there any overseas tours planned for Europe or Japan?
Not Evolution. No, definitely not. But you know, you don't rule anything out. But I mean, it's kind of weird to imagine, you know, the Evolution thing going that far. You know what I'm saying? In the States is one thing, and we do, you know, a lot of fly-in, fly-outs and stuff. But when you think about international, listen, you never know. You know, I mean, Journey's around, they're doing their thing, but I think a lot of people miss this Steve Perry era, you know, where it's like they want the visual as well as the sound, and that's kind of what they get with Evolution. But I don't think anything overseas. We have offers, but nothing really solid, man. And what we're going to wind up doing with Valentine, I don't know if Mark mentioned to you, but we're getting together a new CD with Valentine.
Oh, excellent.
So, yeah, everybody's kind of getting together. We had gone to England last year for Firefest, one of the festivals, and it was so well received that the consensus was let's just make another CD and cut the shade, you know. So we decided we're going to do that and have fun with it and see where it goes from there, you know. So I'm sure we'll be overseas at that point because it's a huge market for melodic rock, you know.
Now, would you guys be working with producer Neil Kerner again, or self-producing?
We definitely self-produce. Yeah. I haven't spoken to Neil in, God, as long as that album's been around. I mean, the last day of recording is when I said, all right, Neil, talk to you soon. That was it. You know.
Now, you touched on it a little bit earlier, Hugo. Now, what are some of the pros and cons of being in a tribute band in comparison with being in an original band?
Well, I guess the first thing would be like there's no pressure to having to sell a CD, having to sell that song, and hopefully people show up. You know, we've gotten to the point now, Bob, where we'll play a show in Manhattan, in the city, and man, 500 people just show up. I mean, we did B.B. King's a couple of Saturdays ago, and 1,000 people were there. We sold it out. And why? You know, yeah, because it's people know the song. So I think that instead of you know, trying to be like a first band in doing originals and hopefully you get a couple hundred people down, this is a no-brainer, and it's just people getting together, great time, and you know, the band doing a good job hopefully, and it just again, it snowballs and it makes it all worthwhile, you know. And people catch wind of that, you know. People look at, like, you know, who sold out B.B. King's, who did this and this corporation, and that's how the snowball happens, you know. God, pros and cons, just singing someone else's tunes and doing a good job of it, both visually as well as you know, sonically. Suddenly it's like, wow, you have this product to sell, and that's kind of where we are, you know.
Yeah.